I'll introduce you.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for another edition of Raising Vibration Radio and Journey into Consciousness. I'm Reverend Raven, and we have our second host, Tammy Licente, who's out on the road tonight. And then we have our special guest, Karuna Joy, who's going to go right into a beautiful ceremony meditation. So, Karuna, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so honored and delighted to be here in this beautiful portal of light and transformation. It's really such a grace, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, Reverend Raven, Tammy, and everybody else who holds the space. And thank you for all of you who are joining today, all of your love, all of your light, for spending this beautiful evening here. It's 8 o'clock in Virginia, where I am, and so good evening, good morning, good day, wherever you are. Thank you for joining. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going on a journey of reconnecting to our heart of love, of light, of joy, of peace, really of all that we really are, who we really are. We're going to be going on that journey. And as I get started, I also want to express gratitude to my teacher, Patrick Ziegler, teacher of the All Sakam Spiritual Healing Energy, which is that is the channel of energy that we're tapping into, which is really it's really our soul energy, our highest energy that we're going to be inviting in to our being. Patrick, back in 1984, received a very strong opening to this energy and has dedicated his life to sharing, helping people transform and heal and awaken to their true selves for his lifetime. So, and he continues to do that now. I also want to express gratitude to my Sound of the Soul meditation teacher, Master Yogi Shivaham, who led me through a 48-day solitary meditation retreat in Harda, India, in the Sound of the Soul meditation, which is what we're going to be connecting with also in our experience today. So, so much gratitude to him also for taking me through the journey and opening me to that energy that I can now share with you all today. So, so really, I just invite everyone to kind of relax and just feel us all like in a room together, really connected, and just, really all we have to do to invite in any kind of change or transformation in our life is to just allow ourselves to be open to receive, and of course know what it is that we want to invite into our life. So I just like you all to invite you to just take a moment and just connect with what it really is in your heart that you would really like to invite in at this time. Knowing that when we affirm that in the proper timing it will come, and that our time together will help to open that gateway for all of the healing or whatever it is we want to bring in to come in for us. So let's just take some moments and just connect with that intention. And then just moving into that space of being open to receiving. And so as we do that, we'll just kind of dive into what in the Sanskrit language we call lila, which is divine play. So just, being open in a playful way and connecting with this beautiful energy. So right away, let's just close our eyes, go inside, take some nice breaths, and just start to receive spiritual energy from above. I just feel like there's a waterfall of spiritual light coming down from a beautiful, brilliant sun, which is above our crown, which represents our soul energy, which represents divine consciousness, universal energy, whatever it is, this beautiful, highest vibrational energy of our being is called. So just invite that in. Beautiful. And just allowing yourself to anchor it down into the heart of Mother Earth. Good. So it's important to breathe, receive the light, and anchor it down into the earth, because we want to ground all this light that we are, all the spiritual light that we're connecting it with, that is our spiritual light. We want to ground it thoroughly down into the earth so that we can live and be in this light that we are in all aspects. And now just imagine that this spiritual energy coming in now becomes more of a column of spiritual light. So just feel that happening, coming through our crown, through our third eye, our throat, through our heart, our tummy, our lower chakras, down our legs and feet, down into the earth. So this is a beautiful way that we can simple way that we can connect on our own, just breathing, receiving this beautiful column of light, and immediately we can start to feel ourselves moving into alignment with the truth that we are. And just breathing that in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start to just more strongly embody this light that we are by moving into an awareness of the physical body. And we're just going to kind of move a little bit and move in a way that we can feel we need to move to open ourselves up more to receive. And even as this light is coming up, it is coming down and arising. It is supporting us in opening. So just maybe, roll your head, feel the neck open. We hold a lot of tension in our neck. Roll our shoulders. Oh, good. Feel your shoulders opening. Twisting side to side, gently with love. Just being really connected with this physical vessel of light, this temple of light that takes us through our awakening journey. Now we can bend down. Just move any way your body wants to move. And shaking out is a really good way to open up our energy to receive too. We can stretch, and as you stretch, you can start to receive some of that light. Just feel it coming in through your hands, your arms. and moving into your whole being. Starting to feel your body opening. Good. And just notice how that feels. Good. So, since we're already in the groove of moving, we're going to do a little moving meditation. Um, that's actually a modification of a Sufi dance. Call it an infinity dance. And so we can start to move our body in a pattern of infinity energy. The infinity energy embodying the essence of our soul energy. So very often when we're moving in this fashion, kind of we move into the feeling of flying, connecting with our soul energy. So you can already feel that. And we're going to be saying the words all love. And you can say it in whatever pattern feels most comfortable to you. All love. And then feel your heart as you say that. Feel the love. All love. Good. All love. And now start to become aware above your crown of a beautiful infinity star. And feel that infinity star starting to come down from the heavens. As you say the infinity, all love. And, you can stand if you want to, because it is kind of a dance. Because I'm sitting, I won't be on the camera if I stand, but it's really wonderful to share the infinity dance standing. And this infinity star will be coming through your body, basically moving through your chakras and just illuminating the chakras, purifying them, touching them with your soul energy. Feel that star coming down. Feel it coming to your crown. All that. All that. Feel your crown opening, illuminated by the infinity star passing through. Good. Let it come to your third eye, just moving the body with that energy. Beautiful. Now bring the infinity star down to your shoulders, and your heart, your spiritual heart, is right by your sternum. And if you want, you can spread your arms out. They say our arms are the extension of our heart. Just feel your arms like infinity wings spreading out from your heart. Feeling the heart purified and opened as the infinity star moves through. Let it move down through your solar plexus, opening that center of power, that center of self-worth. Feel that. Feel that area opening, starting to shine. Now bring the infinity energy, that infinity star, down to your hips, your sacral area. Creativity, emotional expression, sexual expression. Feel that area enlivened by the infinity star. Good. And now your tailbone, inviting courage, grounding. and abundance. Beautiful. Now we're taking the star down our legs, all the way down the center of Mother Earth. All love. Good. Now just experience the radiance of Mother Earth. And notice now that there is an Earth star, an Earth infinity star that's offered by Mother Earth. And now bring that Earth star up, carrying the energy of infinity energy, soul energy up from the Earth. Up it comes, to your legs, up it comes, through your tailbone, through your hips, back, up to your solar plexus. All love. And now feel it come to your heart. All love. And at your heart, feel how this infinity star from the earth meets the infinity star from the heavens. So just imagine infinite stars coming down from the heavens and infinite stars coming from the earth. And then at your heart, just feel an expansion as the two stars merge. And notice how that feels. And just spread your wings again, the wings of your infinity. Just feeling a huge expansion. And now experience yourself transported up beyond the sun, moon, and stars. Feel yourself transported up beyond infinite dimensions, beyond time, beyond form, beyond mind, beyond the senses, really into the realm of your soul energy. All love. And just feel your heart. Feel the love, peace. Just receive whatever else is there for you. No time, no form, no mind. Totally connecting with your soul energy. Breathing. Beautiful. And now we're actually going to come back. And when we come back, we're going to bring this beautiful energy back with us. Let yourself come back. Through the infinite dimensions. Come back. Through the sun, moon, stars. Let yourself come back. Through the sky. Come back through your crown, your third eye, through your throat, and let yourself come back to your heart. Just feel what's there. And even though we're in stillness, we might still feel the movement. We might even still be moving, just whatever feels natural for you. Just letting yourself integrate this beautiful experience, this beautiful journey into your being as the sounds take you into a portal of possibility to receive whatever is needed at this time. Just receiving, breathing, feeling whatever's there. And we're going to be sharing just a little prayer opening us to the remembering of the perfect divine heart that is within us. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We love your love, your love, your love. Oh no, Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace. And just let yourself receive whatever's there for you. And now just open yourself to the silence and notice if you perceive a sound. And this is a sound that we perceive with our inner channel of hearing. And even as our outer channel of hearing is open, the physical ears, you hear my voice, we can notice if there's an inner channel that's opening, and we would listen for the the most high frequency, consistent sound with the inner channel as it opens. And it would be a micro sound. And again, it's perception beyond the physical ears. Sometimes we say that we perceive it with our crown, and ultimately you can perceive it with your whole being. And this is the sound of your soul vibration. This is the sound of divine consciousness, the sound of God. Another way that we can tap into that is just to put your hand on your spiritual heart, which is in the middle of your chest, on your sternum there. And then we can again say the words, all love, love. We can say it internally or we can say it out loud. Love, love. As a mantra that will help settle the mind and focus our energies and take us into this heart of love. Love. And then what will happen is the sound will start to come up, this consistent high frequency tone, this inner sound. Another way, there's many ways that we can connect, is you could actually just, hold your ears to cut off the outer sound, and then you really strongly can connect with the inner sound, with your soul sound. And when we listen with devotion, we listen in presence, and we listen in curiosity and wonder, so that we're totally engaged in connecting to this eternal aspect of our being, this core of our being, this soul essence. And this is a meditation, of course, that we can use in our life as a regular seated meditation, when you're lying down, before you go to sleep. And you might even hear it in your sleep if you're really connecting strongly and you're using this consistently, this meditation. And you can even call in that awareness, during your life, taking a walk. And it might be quiet now, but it becomes louder and louder as the channel opens more and more. So at least see if you perhaps might be able to stay in that connection with that sound during our journey tonight. And that actually helps to integrate all the aspects of our experience. Good. So I just wanted to share a few words as we go into our next transmission, which is going to be a powerful experience, opening our heart and receiving our soul energy in a very powerful way. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be, that brilliant golden sun that we visualized in the beginning of our time, that light column is coming down and very strongly coming down right now. We're actually going to invite in that brilliant golden sun is the sun of our soul energy, of our highest consciousness, divine consciousness, whatever we name this eternal aspect of our being. Okay? So as we bring that beautiful sun of our soul energy to our crown will open and fill with light. And then we bring it down to our heart, ultimately, to our spiritual heart, ultimately. And our heart will open, and there can arise an amazing love greater than any love we felt. And the column of light becomes very, very grounded, okay, into the heart of the earth. And we actually feel like we have roots of light. So crown opens us with light, heart opens with love and light, and we're so strongly in this light that we are. And we can carry this light out into our life in every aspect. And this energy of the all left Sakama energy, it is again our energy. It's our own soul energy. It just has a different flavor of spirituality to it. Very beautiful, an energy of surrender, very strong and grounded, very loving, very heart-opening. It supports us on all levels of our being, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. And just quick, we just want to share just a few words about that, how you might experience now this energy physically. You might feel the waves of light. You might move back and forth because it's waves of spiritual energy coming in. You might feel a vibration or like a shivering as the energy is coming. Sometimes people will feel like aches or pains, which is just a function of, as the higher vibrational light is coming in, any kind of heavy energy that we've been holding that's manifested on the physical level, it's coming up to heal. So it's a good thing, even though we might think it's uncomfortable, but then you just continue to breathe into that area and it will clear, and it's just, there may be an emotion coming up. We can also have an experience on the mental level. There's a mental clearing. Lots of the programs that are running around in our brain constantly, we can have a very strong mental clearing. It may manifest as what we call a mental reset, where it's like our mind might shut off and spirit kind of just clears everything, and then we come back and we're very peaceful and calm. So if you feel like dizzy or that kind of thing, just make sure that you can lie down, or just get in a place where if you do kind of get a little bit out of it or woozy, you won't hurt yourself. Okay, so we always like to mention that. Let's see, spiritual, of course, there's infinite spiritual experiences we can have. Peace, love, joy, visions, oneness, that goes on, right? And then finally, very important to mention that is we will have a very strong emotional connection, okay? So it's very important to let yourself feel any kinds of emotions that come. The emotions are often representing a bridge to spirit. So the more we can feel in our heart, and we can feel the full range of emotion, like a rainbow of emotions, the more we come full circle to love. So just any emotions come, love, peace, even anger, sadness, just let yourself feel, because it's what's needing to come up now, and like we said, will bring you back to this love that you are. Okay, and we can find ourselves moving into a very childlike state in this way of being, connecting with the energy, very in touch, very spontaneous, and just vulnerable, like a child. So see if you can move into that childlike state and let yourself receive in that way. Okay. Beautiful. Let's see. And then I also like to mention it's good to just let ourselves just be very present, stay out of any kind of judgment that might come in about how we're doing, blah, blah, blah. You know, thoughts come, let them come, and then just bring yourself present. Just knowing that whatever is happening is happening for a reason, and just let yourself surrender to the journey. Okay? Beautiful. So we're just going to close our eyes and breathe and start to receive again that beautiful light coming in. Now breathe into your spiritual heart, which is again between your throat and your physical heart. And you can even put your hand on your spiritual heart. And just notice how that feels. And let your heart start to expand, start to open. Good. And now let begin to arise within your heart the love that is who you are. Just let that begin to come. As you're breathing into your heart. And sometimes we need a little reminder of this love. And so sometimes it helps to think of the person that you love the most. And just feel their presence. I know one of my biggest teachers of love has been my youngest son, who when he was 2, the baby was born. And I used to put him to sleep by holding his hand and singing to him. And I thought I could still do that even after the baby was born. But my heart was just totally, I was totally heartbroken because I realized I couldn't do that. I couldn't feed this baby and also hold on to my little boy. And so I had to tell him, and I told him I was so sad. Mommy was so sad. And he just looked at me and he said, Mommy, don't be sad. I know that you love me. I know you can't feed the baby and hold my hand. I love you, Mommy. You don't have to hold my hand. And it was just, it was like, okay. You know. He was just an amazing teacher to me because love is just a little more than holding someone's hand. Just a little. But anyway, just bring to mind, bring the presence of the person that you love the most. And just feel them here. Feel your gratitude for them. Feel their gratitude for you. And, it could even be someone who's passed over or someone that you maybe haven't been able to see for whatever reason. And then you just would feel the longing or the sadness, and let the sadness and the longing merge with the love. And just let yourself feel that. Good. And now just let the image of the person drop, and just feel the love and the longing or whatever's there. Just being in touch with it without anybody to represent that to us. Good. feel in your heart there's an infinity energy. Okay, just feel that you can even maybe move an infinity energy again. And then you can say the words, I love, again, the mantra. Help you focus, help you go back into the heart of love. Feel the love as you say it. And then just feel that in your heart also there's like, it's like a heart chamber, and there are doors in your heart. And behind the doors may be memories, our emotions, our feelings. And they're opening to receive the healing light. So just know that that's happening. And if something comes up, just know that that's part of that journey. Beautiful, good. And now, take your attention back up to the beautiful golden sun. And now imagine that there's a sun behind the sun. And this is the sun of your soul energy. The soul energy has no form. We call this the hidden sun, or the Sekhem. And now let fall another flow of energy, another light column. It kind of is pretty much in sync with the other light column of the seen sun, but just feel that very strong column of light come down now from above your crown, through your crown, down into the center of the earth. And then also just notice on your crown there's a beautiful flower that's been opening. And as the light has been coming through, and even now as the soul sun light comes through, just feel how it's so beautifully opening even more. And just imagine breathing into that flower, down through a stem that goes to your heart. And notice the flower is nurtured by spirit and by your spiritual heart. And just breathe down into that stem to your heart, feeling your heart opening, feeling the stem opening. This is a channel of light that will open to help you receive your soul energy. And now, staying in your heart, just make a commitment to be totally here now, on the earth, in this body, right now, very present, open to receive all the light that you are. Ready to receive all the light of your soul's purpose, of what your intentions are at this time, remembering what it is and why it is that you came here. And now, let yourself receive this energy strongly, and now let it come down the light column and just anchor this energy into the earth to really allow it to come to actualization. And notice how that feels. And now start to receive the light from Mother Earth. Mother Earth, there's a beautiful radiant sun in Mother Earth as well. And just start to receive that light and let it come up the light column. Let it come up. That's it. Let it come up. And now let it come to your heart, and notice how at your heart the energy of the light from above and the energy of the light from Mother Earth merge, and just feel that there's a spark, like there's a little explosion at your heart, and feel your heart opening. And really now just feel how the energy comes down your shoulders, your arms, your hands, and your fingertips. And you can spread your arms again with the wings of your heart. Feel your heart opening, feel the love. And now just shine that light and that love out to all the others. You can imagine being on a high cliff and all around you is an amazing ocean of light. Just breathing that love out across the horizon. And you notice that as you breathe your light and share your love, there's an even greater light that comes back from all the others. And you now understand what they mean when they say that receiving and giving and receiving are one. You just continue to shine your light out. Good. Now let your consciousness go back up to the beautiful golden sun of your soul energy. And let's just let it come down now. Bring it down. Bring it down towards your crown. Let it come down the light column. Good. And now, let it sit in the flower that's on your crown. Feel the flower opening even more to receive that light. And just remember the sculptures and paintings of the Egyptian gods and goddesses with the sun of the enlightened energy on their crown. Just feel that. And now let your crown open, completely open, to allow that soul sun in and let it sit in your third eye. Just feel that beautiful enlightened sun in your third eye. Notice how that feels. Let it come down to your throat. Feel that beautiful sun in your throat. And now bring it down to your heart. And have this beautiful sun merge with the cross formed by the meeting of the light from above and the light from the earth. And as they meet, notice how a beautiful Ankh, the energy of the Ankh, is formed. The bringing in of the soul sun merging with the loving heart in the physical body. And feel yourself embodying this beautiful energy of the Ankh. Again, feeling the heart open even more. And knowing that this energy, this is the core of your being. This is who you are. The radiance, the soul, and the love, the heart, and the love from Mother Earth. And you continue to receive the love coming up from Mother Earth. And now, just at this moment, let yourself feel whatever's there. Peace, light, love, expansion, spaciousness. And notice if there is a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for this life, this awakening journey. To our loved ones. And gratitude to Mother Earth, who we often forget about. Mother Earth, who really sustains us, nurtures us, shares her light and her love. So deeply and in each moment. Just breathing, receiving, feeling, and going deeper. Surrendering to whatever is arising for you. Moving if you need to move. Just really feeling your heart. Again, we're going to offer a deeper portal of sound to you guys to allow a beautiful gateway for whatever else needs to come in for us. So you can just relax for a bit as you receive. Just letting yourself go wherever you need to go. So I just want to finish with gratitude for this time together, gratitude to Spirit, gratitude for everybody's beautiful presence and love and light. And I want to dedicate this time together, all the blessings of this time together, to all beings. Yoga Samasta Sakana Bhavantu. Yoga Samasta Sakana Bhavantu. We dedicate the blessings of our time to all beings everywhere. May they have peace, light, joy, and love. And may they have ease in all ways. This we wish for all beings. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Om. Om. So it's always good after this kind of a healing journey to let yourselves integrate and lie down and relax and just let the energy go deeper. Um, Now, I think that I'm going to be answering some questions, having some discussion.
That's right. So thank you so much for an amazing integration meditation with the music and the sound. Can you explain exactly what we just went through for everybody that's listening?
Well, we went through kind of an initiation journey where we're really opening our energy, expanding our consciousness, really. And this, like I said, it happens on all levels of our being. Now there was a joy initiation that I left out. It's like I'm so sorry that I went over time, because
Oh no, it's fine. We're so thankful for you. It's
it's so
beautiful.
it's so hard to, when I'm practicing, to hard to get the, to time it. And actually, yeah, I left out this really fun part of the journey. So yeah, the visualization is just representing certain energies, just bringing in certain energies that open us up. I don't know. What was your experience? What was it like for you?
Well, to tell you the truth, it was amazing. What I was going through is I just recently had some dental surgery, and so it was just awesome to have the release of pain from that experience, that
Oh,
trauma
wow.
for me. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it was totally amazing. Tammy, what was your experience? I don't know. She might not be here.
I don't see her image there at all.
Let's see.
Oh,
Tammy, can
there
you
she
hear
is.
us?
There's two of her there now.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to remove one of them.
But
Maybe I'll
yeah,
have
I
her
don't know.
come back in. Tammy, I'm going to remove you and you're going to have to come back in the studio and you're muted. So you're going to have to unmute yourself. All right. Let's just see if I can get this one back in here. Tammy, are you there? Well, we're having a little technical difficulties there. She's muted and she'd have to unmute herself. So we'll see. I'll add
I
both
see.
of them and maybe she can figure out which one she is. So, um, but I think it's such a beautiful experience to have gone through that. I've got to let her go because there's breaking up that one right
Oh, I
there.
see. Yeah.
Yeah. Got to remove at least one of them. So anyway, we had a comment in here. Several of them have
Oh, good.
commented. It says, "Thank you, Karuna. Absolutely beautiful. I'm beyond grateful. Bless you." Kevin says, "I'm so deeply centered in my heart. Thank you so much for the lovely experience. Didn't even
Oh,
know I needed this today."
oh.
And you guys feel free to type in your
Comment some
questions.
more. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
go ahead and
Yeah.
type in your questions. So what I got curious is that
Okay.
what were the different types of vibrations were you using? I noticed you played the harpsichord, but what else were you doing in this meditation?
Um, okay. I played the. This is an angelic harp. It's
Mm.
uh, and each harp. This woman makes them out in Santa Fe, something like that. I think she's in Santa Fe, but she works with the angels a lot, and each harp has an angel associated with it. So, and she said mine had two angels that wanted to come and be with me.
Aw,
So you guys got two in there that are supporting you, and it's very easy to play. It's pentatonic, right? So
uh-huh.
as long as you have it in tune, right? And I tuned it yesterday, so then it's a beautiful full tone, okay? And it's very heart opening. I
It
find this one's
is.
very heart opening because it's really a full tone. Beautiful, right?
It
Um,
is.
let's see. Well, the green drum that I played at the end, it's really hard for me to move my computer. But it's like those metal drum, those metal drums that are like this. They're made out of
Uh-huh.
metal.
Uh-huh.
Just strike them.
Nice.
Right? Okay.
Were you playing a flute at any point?
Yeah, I have a little flute, a Native American flute. Okay. This is the flute. Yeah. And, it's a flute.
Oh, that is
It's so
beautiful.
sweet. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like a flute player, but I like to play. So like we said at the beginning, it's just like divine play, right? You just kind of tune in to the energy, you just flow with it. I have this is a pyramid, which is a pretty amazing instrument, very powerful instrument. Here, I'll play it a little. It's a crystal pyramid.
Oh, nice.
And, I'm not really sure, because I mean, I've practiced, with my device, but I don't really know how it's coming to you guys, because everybody has a different piece of technology, right, that they're receiving on. Then I have this singing bowl here, and I usually just struck it. It's a big one, pretty big bowl. I have a lot of toys, but then this one here is another singing bowl here.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that nice?
It is very nice.
And
So, how
yeah, go
did
ahead.
you get into doing all of this? I mean, I mean, did you just fall into the Reiki? Were you brought up into this? Was there an enlightened moment that you had to follow this path for this career that you've chosen now?
Well, it's kind of a gradual journey for me. I always love to meditate and connect. And as far as the sounds and the music go, when I was a little girl, I would always sing to myself. And, no matter, the singing would always take me out of any kind of, heavy kind of space I was in, right? And just take me to a place of light, really. So, I always liked to sing, and as I got older, I played instruments too. But I used to sing more, but as you get older, your throat kind of wears out. So, I'm trying to take it easy on it. And I just went through a lot of different meditation and a lot of retreats, and just I guess as we all do, just opening through the process, right? So, and um, and a lot of us like to help people, right? So for some reason, I was just drawn, like I started out with Reiki. I don't really do Reiki so much now, but it's still in the name of my company or whatever, because a lot of people don't realize that there are a lot of different spiritual healing energies, and that Reiki is just one of them, right?
Right.
So I started with the Reiki, but then I found that other ways of healing were seemed to go deeper. They were more multidimensional. Okay, so for instance, just what we're doing, the all love Sikhem energy, I feel is much more profound, and um, I like you can't do this. I mean, Reiki is in me. I'm sure that frequency, the Reiki frequency, because I did Reiki for years and years, and there's so many different styles of Reiki, and I took everything I could, learned everything I could, but then that kind of fell away, and then I became drawn to, and I love this, I love this because you can just, obviously I'm playing, right? You can just create the way, there is a Sikhem energy that's associated with a structured form in a Reiki kind of style.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same energy, but it's done more, like a hands-on kind of healing. Um, but I do some hands-on healing. I have. Lately I haven't because of the COVID. Um, but I love this because it's a flowing meditation. You can create what you want as long you have your connection. You can use sounds. You can, like I was going to do a laughing initiation, a joy initiation. It's just so wonderful. Now, I thought it would be fun to. I end most of my sessions with laughing, my personal sessions, because it's just so nice to end with joy, right? I mean,
Yes, it
it's
is.
so very powerful, and it's very simple. I mean, you can just sometimes people will just, once they've kind of got into the joy, their joy channel is open, like all of a sudden in the middle of the session they'll start laughing, okay,
Uh
and
huh.
they just won't stop laughing, and I'll start laughing too, and then by the time we're finished laughing, the issue is gone. So it's just amazing. I mean, I'm sure you've experienced that, how laughter just really can clear us. So it's
Yes,
just
yeah, it's a very high vibration. So,
definitely.
Harley wrote, "My entire body was a deep vibration, lots of tingling from head to toe through my soul." Have you had that experience with other people as well?
Um, yeah, oh yeah. I mean, you actually can go into, like, I am a big vibrator, okay?
Hmm.
So I'm not really doing this, just coming, right? So, right, and then the soul is just, means it's going to a very, very profound level, right? Yeah,
Yes.
definitely, that's what it does. It goes, I mean, that's what's beautiful and about it is um, it's like a rebirth of who we are, really. Like in this life, we forget, and we're kind of here again to remember um, this truth that we are, this light that we are. We connect with our soul, and we connect with our heart, And really, the heart is like in this lifetime, it's very strongly connected with our soul energy too, and the physical manifestation. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Any other comments? Any other
Yes.
comments there?
Yes.
I don't
So,
see any comments. Yeah.
oh, yeah. Farah, she says that totally wonderful. And Stephanie said, found you, sis, all the way from Australia.
Hi, Steph.
um, and Harley says, I feel like a child running up to play with the harp, very eager. Kevin says the storm came right as the started, so I've been enjoying the rain, the thunder, the lightning in the process. Now there's a beautiful rainbow outside. How divine.
Ah, wow, that is amazing.
Nathaniel says very nice. And Kevin says you're highly gifted, and that gifted that flowed so smoothly. And he said, yep, laughter is the best medicine. So that's our comments. You guys can feel free to ask any questions or anything like
Yeah,
that. So I read that you raised 5 children.
I think they raised me.
I mean,
I've always loved children. You know, I was early childhood. Well, also I wanted to prepare too for having. I really felt like one of the biggest responsibilities was being a parent. You know, because this is how I felt when I was young. And I think it is a big responsibility, right?
yes,
You know,
yes.
yeah. Especially if we remember how we were raised. Some of us had a hard time, right? So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us, not all of us, but many of us, right? So I just, I knew I needed to work on myself, right? And I also wanted to, be comfortable with this, little being, And so I became an early childhood teacher and counselor, and if I hadn't started when my first was born when I was 33, who knows how many I would have had.
Oh, wow.
But it took me that long to feel like, okay, I could do it. And for their dad, too, to feel that he was ready for us together to do it. So,
And you homeschooled all 5 of them too, right?
um, more or less. Actually, they started out, I wanted to homeschool from the very
Mm-hmm.
beginning. But their dad wanted, he wasn't so sure about it. So I wanted to look at alternative schools
Mm-hmm.
because I found the Waldorf school. I don't know if you're familiar with the Waldorf.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, they're very holistic, right? Very spiritual,
Right.
and I thought it was perfect. And then as we had more kids, well, guess what? It became too expensive, right? So,
Yes.
so then we had to decide, and at that point, it was okay. Then it was okay for the homeschooling to happen. So, I just feel like. When you homeschool, I mean, my intention for homeschool was that the child could have they'd learn the basics. The basics are not very hard to learn, right? They're just, they take a standardized math and a standardized verbal test at the end of the year. That's it for pretty much, depending on the area that you're in, but in our area. And also, that was done. They learned the basics, but I thought it was really important for the children, to find their passion,
Mm-hmm.
because when they're in school, they're structured, they're tired, they have to get up, they come home and do homework. Yeah, I think it's very hard to do that.
Right.
So, they were able to do that, and just learning. They could see learning as play, play with the learning rather than as something as a chore, right? Like
Right.
there was a joy in learning, and that your whole being can be involved with that. So that's what I wanted for my children, and I think, and there were 5 of them, so they had a different span. And then the oldest, she decided, when she wanted to go to high school, and then they kind of followed suit with that. So,
Got you.
yeah.
So any of them healers like you? Do they practice Reiki and do followed your path, or they all have their own different careers than you?
They're all different.
They're all different.
None of them, yeah, got into it, and one of them took some Reiki courses,
Uh-huh.
but she's now like a realtor, and they have like a family business, realtor and construction, So
Oh,
no, they just did their own thing. I know there are some families that have that strong, um, yeah, that tradition, so to speak.
right.
But I wasn't like putting any kind of pressure on anybody too. So
Oh yeah, you were letting them be them and following their
exactly.
joy. Yeah, I got you there. So how do people get in touch with you? I posted your website, but you do remote healing, is that correct?
I do remote. I do a lot of phone healing sessions now. I'm not doing anything in person now, right now. The phone healing sessions are very beautiful, really. They they're very, very deeply healing because the energy doesn't know any physical boundaries or any physical limitations. And this is the energy I use mostly, and I'm starting to use more sound. I'm using the regular phone, and I think I may start to use like Zoom because I think the sound is much better. I know the sound is much better in this kind of a, channel rather than through a regular phone. I have like a little flip phone. So I may start to have it more, have it be on like a Zoom kind of technology. But yeah, I've been really, really pleased with the sessions. They've been wonderful.
Oh, that is awesome.
I mean,
And so
yeah,
you were able to survive during all of this COVID stuff. You didn't let that stop you. You found another avenue to get out there and help people.
oh yeah, right, and the internet, all the internet stuff is so beautiful. I love connecting with everybody around the world. So it's and you know that too, right? It's
Yes,
it's it's
yes.
such a treat, really.
It
Before I
is.
was like, and I'm not a technology person at all, not at all, and everybody will tell you that. That's why when I start, there's always some kind of glitch. It's just it's kind of my energy, I think. Like pushing the wrong button. That's what I'm really good at. And then this is why you have kids. And then one of my kids, they're not kids anymore really, but I still call them kids. And one of them will be summoned. Like Nicholas was here in the beginning. That's why I was a little late. He was helping me to kind of get the volume right from my end. So I didn't know how that, if that's going to be different than the way you get the volume too. But do people do that? They adjust the volume before they go on to you?
They may have to because I talk really loud, so they probably have to. I mean,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
yeah, I have a really good mic, and Tammy has her own thing that she does, and she's not
Right.
technically
Yeah.
inclined to as well. So she happens to be on the road. That's probably why we lost her.
Right.
I've
Right.
messaged her to come back on, but I guess that she must be out of range, so she can't get back in here
Uh,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. We have somebody wanting your phone number. So how do they get in touch with you? Either by your website and they message you?
If everything is, if they go to the website, it's
Mm-hmm.
got my phone, my email. Yeah.
All right.
And
Well, I'll put
I
the
almost,
website in here in the
yeah.
chat right here, right now, so people can
And
have that.
WhatsApp, yeah. WhatsApp, I'm in WhatsApp too, but yeah, I can do it. I'm not sure how to contact people, new people on WhatsApp, but I am in WhatsApp. I'm listed in there. So,
Okay, on what's up.
yeah.
And somebody wanted to know what your date of birth was. What month and day were you born?
March 3rd.
March 3rd. All right. So you which is Pisces, right? So that
Yeah.
makes sense. A water sign dealing with emotions and healing. That's amazing. So was your childhood great and stuff like that, or did you have one of the rough times that like a lot of us light workers came from kind of volatile childhoods? Did you come from a volatile childhood too?
Um, yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone through the healing for that, but
Right.
it's just because, right, because our parents were messed up, right? So,
Right.
and if you happen to be very sensitive, like a lot of us are, right,
Mm-hmm.
then it took a lot of healing, right, to recover
Yes.
from that, right? And it could still be going on and still could come up at times, right? So
Yeah. Oh, yes.
it was for me, yeah. I think most, but not every, there's people, like my teacher, Patrick Ziegler, he had a very happy childhood. And, you know, if you like this vibration, I am hosting him for a 6-day Zoom retreat the end of October into November. It's 6 days, just 3 hours a day. And I love the retreats because there's so much, you know, the energy just builds and builds and you just go
Mm-hmm.
really, really deep. So just anybody can let me know if they're interested in that. And please, like, Facebook friend me too. Just I need to know. I guess I would know who you are. Sometimes you want to know who you're friending, right? So you could always message me. You know that I saw you on the show, the radio show. But yeah,
Yeah.
you
Do
can
you
do that.
have your own private group that people can join too, or are they just friends you on Facebook? Do you belong to a Facebook group?
I do have a couple groups. I don't, they ended up not, I didn't put a lot of work into them, but one is All Love Virginia, and one is, actually I have three, Realigning with Your Light,
Mm-hmm.
and Realigning with Your Light events, products, services, so
Mm-hmm.
people could advertise their stuff there. And yeah, there's a fair amount of people on there. They're, welcome to join any of those. Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah.
I love it. I've seen you put on many meditations through Facebook. You post out there, and I've gone to several of yours, and some of them I go like in an altered state, and it's such a beautiful. It's beautiful what you do, and
Oh,
I have
thank
so
you.
much gratitude that you agreed to
Oh,
come on the show tonight. I mean, feel so
oh.
blessed after all these years of knowing you and listening to you that yay, I got you to come on the show. So thank you so
Well,
much.
I'm so honored and so grateful, and you invited me. And it's really, I mean, I can do whatever, right? But it's really, like we said at the beginning, that if the person's open to receive, uh, then, miracles happen literally, right?
Yes.
They can literally happen when we're open. But, most of my people come are, and so it's just like it does, your energy and spirit flow together, and it just, it happens. Yeah.
Yes, it does. So could you I know at the beginning of your website it says Reston Reiki. What is
Yes.
Reston? Is that an
Oh,
area?
yeah, I live in Reston, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of, localizes things. And it's in Northern Virginia,
Uh-huh.
just a few miles from D.C., maybe 15 miles from Washington, D.C. So,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
and Reston actually was the first planned community in the U.S.
Uh-huh.
There's another one in Colombia, but I think Reston was the first. And so we were very attracted to it because, there's limited development, and they're really into preserving the public open space. So there's, trails that interconnect the community and like little village centers. And it was really great, when your kids are little, you can just take them on the pathway, you go to the store, through the woods. It's just very sweet, very sweet. They do have a pretty good developed area, but a lot of it is just, very preserved, as was the original vision. So,
I gotcha. Wow. Well, we got about 5 minutes left before the end of the show. Is there things that you would like for people to know about you? What's your deepest, darkest secret? Do you mind sharing that with us, or is there something you would like to share with people on here tonight?
my deepest, darkest secret.
I know, right? It's a shocker.
You didn't tell me I had to do that,
No,
Sandy.
you don't have to answer that question. I like to ask off the wall
That's
questions to see
so
how
funny.
people react.
That's a good question, yeah. I'm not even sure what it is, really. There's so much.
I don't think we do because we're still discovering ourselves and we really don't know
Yeah.
how to answer that question,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, me. So you got the retreat coming up, and is
Yeah.
there a charge for that retreat?
Yeah. This is a Zoom event,
Mm-hmm.
and it you can go to any portion of it you want to go to. You're not obligated to go to the whole retreat, although I think it's very valuable to go
Mm-hmm.
to the whole retreat if you can. It's 174 for the whole retreat, which is pretty inexpensive,
Yes, yes,
considering, right?
yes.
Um, yeah, I don't know, and it's kind of the more Surley, Patrick's wife, Surley, she priced it so that it's cheaper, cheaper by the dozen, right? The more you
Mm-hmm.
go to, the lower the rate gets. So, yeah, works
Right,
out
and
good.
it'll be recorded too, right? So they could go back to
Yes,
it.
yeah, it'll be recorded.
Oh, see, that's amazing. That's actually a really great deal right there
Yeah.
to have that. And who all it's not only you, but there's going to be several people at the event.
Well, as far as the presentation,
Mm-hmm.
Patrick is presenting, and he's amazing. Yeah, he just channels the energy so much, and he's really beautiful and very profound, and can take you to very deep levels. So, I highly recommend it.
All right. And but we can also though again we can friend you on Facebook and you
Yeah.
do events on Facebook all the time too as well, right?
I do, and I'm going to. I also am going to offer a Zoom that there'll be like a minimal charge.
Hmm.
It's always good to make a little money, right?
Yes.
I like them because the Zooms because give people a chance to interact, and I like the interaction in the Zooms too. So yeah, so I'm going to try to get that together at some point.
Well, Stephanie just wrote, "Love you, sis. Chat to you later. Big hugs and kisses. You look great. Everything was terrific. Sending you lots of love, Steph."
Thanks,
So,
Steph. Love you. Thanks
and
for coming.
do you have like on your website do you have a donation button where people can just donate to you too as well when you do your Facebook stuff on there? Do you have a
Yeah,
donation thing set up?
I I don't set it up that way, but you can. I have a PayPal, so
Okay.
people can always donate. I guess. I don't know. I feel.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't feel you should you know what, if you're helping an individual and stuff like that and they want to show gratitude,
Then they
there's nothing
can.
wrong with
Yeah.
receiving that.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay.
because
Yeah.
you
It's
do
just.
amazing work. I'm just going to put it out there. I mean, your music, your meditations, it's just so fabulous, and I'm so thankful to get to share you with the world tonight because you're just so
Oh.
fabulous.
Well, thank you so much. You're
You are.
amazing too. It's amazing that you do this every week. I mean, that's a lot to
I know.
sponsor people every week. Yeah.
Well, I did it there for a long time and then I took a hiatus for a while and then Tammy
Yeah.
said, "Let's get it going back up again." And here we are. We're doing it together and we've had a big response, and I mean, we've had some amazing guests like yourself on here and Dr. Moody and all kinds of great people, and we
Oh, that's
have
so
more
cool.
great people coming. So we feel truly blessed to have on. In fact, we're going to have Dr. Moody and Tom Coates on next week.
Okay,
But
cool.
but anyway, this is it. If you got any last words you want to say, we're going to close down the show. So, would you like to say anything else to our listeners this evening?
No, it's just all I want to say is it's amazing. I wish I could see everybody. I love you all. Thank you for being so open to receiving, and may all your deepest desires come true. Okay? I love you.
All right. Thank you so much, Karuna. You guys have a great night. And thanks for joining us for another edition of Raising Vibration Radio and Journeys in Consciousness. Good night, everyone.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.